Hey guys, how's it going? So Erin and I are actually on our way out on a date day, but oftentimes on our date days we end up at garden centers, and we do have a couple of things that we're looking for specifically. So we thought you guys might enjoy coming along for part of today's journey. I guess we're going to be looking at trees, hopefully finding some new containers and that sort of thing. It's supposed to be 52 degrees out today too, which is amazing. So I have my coat, but I don't even know if I'm gonna need it. We have arrived at our first stop. You can see right behind me a huge lot of trees. So this is Jaker, a wholesale nursery in Nampa, Idaho. And it's a place that my parents have done business with in the past, and they really do a lot. They have a huge line of big stuff. And we've got a few areas like along our back fence line, kind of by our barn area where that Scarlet Curls willow is. That willow gets full of mites every year and defoliates, and it's been like kind of dying in sections, and we would like to put something maybe a little larger right there. So anyway, it's just fun right now just to see what they have in terms of availability. Not a great time to be picking out deciduous things necessarily, because you can see like branch structure, but you can't really see what the leaves look like and all of that. But it's a great time, anytime's a great time to look at evergreens.
That's right.
So it kind of starts right here, and I mean just row after row after row, and it goes all the way. I mean, this lot is absolutely enormous. There's all kinds of stuff. So what do you want to do, Erin? Just like row by row?
Just look for evergreens. I mean, start heading toward, right?
Well, there's some right here, weeping white spruce. I actually wasn't even sure if they were open and if they would let us walk through their yard. So I called this morning, and then we met with a gal named Kayla in the office, and she was so sweet. And they're just kind of letting us walk around and take a look at everything. These are really nice ones.
Yeah.
This is like the one we planted along the west side of the house. But look at these, you guys. So they're all hilled in, all B&B. And what are these right here? These are maple. Autumn Blaze. So this is what's along our lane right now. All of these are Autumn Blaze, Erin, to your left.
Oh, really?
Aren't those nice?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beauty. Look at that one. That one's got a nice shape. So we're going to be taking pictures of things that we like, and then they're going to walk through with us in the end to tag things. They also just got a big shipment of stuff in. Whoa, Erin, look at all those evergreens down there at the end.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, there's a bunch of multi-trunk, Erin. We got to look at these. What are these? Oh my goodness. This is the best day. These are Canada Red Choc Cherries right here. These would be really great in a border, Erin. There are a bunch of beautiful cedars right here, but honestly, cedars in our area, unless you've got a really protected spot, just don't do as well for us. I think they do better over toward this way and toward Boise, but in Ontario, it's just, I don't know, a little bit more harsh. These Deodora Cedars, look at these, Erin, aren't they beautiful?
Try a couple.
They are, yeah, these are Deodora. They are so pretty. Kayla said they were actually like toying with uncovering some of their shrubs and perennials and such, because they carry things like that too. So we won't be able to see many of those because they still are under cover. We usually have kind of a fall spring, like it starts to warm up, which it's starting to do right now, and then it gets cold again in March and April. So you don't want to be too hasty, but it's hard to not get really excited about it. I'll just take the whole row, Erin. Yeah. Are you doing okay temperature-wise? Yeah. Do you need to run some laps?
I'm a little chilly.
I bet you are. Got some pines. Jack Corbett pine. That's beautiful. It's like a blue-green bicolor. That's so pretty. Boy, these are nice looking too. What are these? These aren't tagged yet. A legacy maple. Those are nice. Nice and big. Okay, let's look at these pines next. Oregon green, we have one of these planted, Erin.
Do we?
Yeah, it's on the dumpster side of the south garden. 18 to 20 feet tall and 15 feet wide.
Oh, so not
enormous. Ooh, there's some triple trunk pretty ones with golden bark. Those are really pretty. Oh, these are spring snow crab apples in a multi-trunk form. Oh. Must have one of those, Erin. That's a nice shape right here. So this is a spring snow crab apple right there too. Really nice trunk. Look at that. Ooh, triple trunk birch, Erin.
Let's get them.
Yes. Heritage birch. Those are so pretty. Erin, I would love to.
H?
Betula. Betula. The bark structure and the structure, they're just so pretty to me. 40 to 60 feet tall, 70 feet if conditions are ideal. Yeah, along that back area by our barn, we really want to attain a mixed border of deciduous and evergreen, a lot of different color and texture going on back there, and multi-season interest. That's the goal. Oh my, you guys, look at all of these. Ooh, there's some beautiful red stems down here too. These are just a flame willow. Some really interesting spruces in this aisle. What are these pines? Like, look at this. That's like such a poof of a pine right there.
Like an arbor pine.
It is an arbor pine. It's a Templeoff pine. These royal prairie fire, multi prairie fires. Those are gorgeous. These are interesting. So these are a Serbian bruns. Serbian spruce. I've got character. We have that blue sky Serbian spruce out there by that Royal Raindrops crab. I love it. Okay guys, so we are heading way over there. Look at what else they've got. Boy though, I don't know if you guys can see, but if you just kind of take a look back over, you can see so much color and texture. Oh. Right now is an excellent time to plan a border in terms of winter interest.
Yeah, because you can see what things look good right now.
Yeah, glad I wore my boots today.
Yeah.
That was a good choice. Oh, see, there's some Vanderwolfs, Aaron, or something similar. Those are gorgeous. 20 to 30 feet tall by 15 feet wide. That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those with the white bark. Oh, boy, the canopies on these crabs are so nice and round, like very full and well branched. Ooh, this is neat. This is a hackberry. That's got really neat corky bark. Look at this. Hackberry tree. This would be a really interesting, like, look at this bark texture, Aaron. See this? Whoa, these can get 60 to 100 feet tall.
Those trees?
Yeah.
Let's get them.
Can you guys imagine what this looks like when all of these are leafed out? I think that they fly out the door so fast.
Yeah, they probably, I'll bet this turns into just like an empty field for the most part.
Maybe. Okay, so I think we made it to the very end of the lot, to the very back of the lot, and we have a few select evergreens that we have picked out that we're gonna run around and tag, I think, which is really exciting. And then we plan to come back once everything has leafed out and possibly pick out a few shade trees for our front lawn and start in kind of making that a little bit more of a shaded area. So right now it is not. We missed a section and it's got beautiful spruce trees. Norway spruce. I love these. They look like Christmas trees. Oh, they're so pretty. Guys, so we just went through and picked out a few things that will be delivered in a couple of weeks. So we will show you when that delivery shows up. It was a lot of evergreens mostly today. There were some willows that were just, I couldn't pass them up because the color was so gorgeous. But we are going to now go to the next stop and look for some containers. I think we're good on trees now. We got a really good jump on the season, which is always nice to know because, you know, when you wait a little bit too long sometimes, you miss out on getting the varieties that you want. And for any of you guys who might be more local to this area and are interested in anything that you saw, talk with your local garden center because they are a wholesaler here and we work through, you know, my parents' garden center to come and pick out stuff this way. Anyway, yeah, talk to somebody at your local garden center about it. Now we're off to the next stop before lunch. We thought we would stop at Franz Whitty because it's just right around the corner from Jaker and just check out their containers and possibly small evergreens, 4 containers.
Well, it's pretty cleaned out.
Yeah, for those of you guys who maybe saw when my mom and I came over here, it was just completely full. But this is what garden centers look like a lot of times in the winter. That's what Andrew's looks like for sure. I like this. This is neat. Like line it with moss.
Yeah.
Do I say, ooh, that's pretty? Yeah, that's
Yes,
pretty.
that is gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Could be like your mom.
Oh, look at these. Look at these chafleras. Little bitty lemon cypress. Oh, these are neat. Look at that variety.
How long would that last us? This pack right here.
About 5 seconds. Oh, I like that gazebo. Look at that. Or that whatever, that arbor gazebo thing out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's some really fun stuff. A whipcord thuya. Aren't these neat looking? Love that. There's some arbs right there, Aaron. Fluffies.
Yeah.
Some hollies that are really pretty. Boxwood. Look at that little spruce. That's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting, Aaron. Look at this. Korean icebreaker. Isn't that interesting? It's a fir.
Huh.
My goodness. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tons of pottery over here. Okay, let's see what we can find in here. I don't want anything big right now today. Yeah, I was looking for some smaller
Something
things.
like this.
Those are massive jars. Oh, some really fun spring things. Like, I can't resist. Look at this color palette right here. Oh. So look at these. These are a saxifrage called Alpino Early Lime. Looks amazing with this moss. This is a gold spike moss, zone 6. And this one's a zone 4. And then this is a zone 6 periwinkle, and then some juncus. Oh, you guys, it's hard not to go just completely to town.
I dare you to take one of those up to the counter and say, hey, this looks like juncus to me.
Good idea. Ranunculus. There's some Dusty Miller. That might be kind of pretty. Let's go around the other side. Now look at all of these. Oh. Oh, there's some sage. Ooh, let's get some of this. Kind of tell what vibe I'm going with here. There's some oregano. That looks really nice, doesn't it? Oh, look at these begonias. Look how pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh, what is this? Artillery plant. Look how pretty that is. Pilea. It says it's a great house plant. That looks like a Valentine's plant for sure. Oh, that's cool. Ruby red club moss. Isn't that neat? You know, I'm going over to my parents' house tomorrow to help my mom put together their potting shed because she recently had the interior kind of redone. I might surprise her with a few new fresh houseplants to put in there. And maybe something a little different like this would be fun. That's pretty. This is a saxifrage tricolor. That is interesting. I know nothing about it. Zone 9, so houseplant. Oh, now you guys, this is perfect. This is a Calathea, and my mom wants to start collecting them. Calathea Network, is that the actual name of it? Or just on the tag? How fun would that be? Yep, look at this little boxwood. How cute is that? A little gem spruce. A dwarf hinoki cypress, like this one, that's pretty. Whipcord, a little one. I do like these pots right here.
Is this the same one?
Hi, kitty kitty. Hi, you're beautiful. Look at you. Oh, you're playful. Gosh, there's some beautiful things in here, you guys. I like the bunny pillow. some seeds. I like that watering can right down there with the gold top. Look how cute this is. Okay, I think I'm ready. Yep. Well, that was a very successful stop here at Franz Woody. We got some beautiful plants, one at least of which is going to be going into my mom's potting shed tomorrow. I don't want to take too many things over because it's not a huge shed and she already has a lot of plants in there. But when I saw that Calathea, I know she said she wanted to have a collection of them, so I think that might be perfect. Yeah. But we are heading to lunch now, and when we get home, I'll lay everything out and show you everything that we ended up with. And then, of course, the trees will show you when those arrive at home. I'm not sure if we're going to make any other garden center stops today, but we will bring you along if we do. So if not, we will see you back at the house here in just a minute. Thanks, bud. All right, guys, we are back home. We had just such a beautiful day. It was so fun just kind of nursery hopping, and we went to lunch, and then we just took a drive. We went and got a coffee and took the long way back home and just took our time and looked at people's trees and looked at the scenery. It was just a beautiful day, and it's gorgeous in here. It got up to 81 in here, and I think it would have heated up even more than that, but we have the doors open now, and it's a little bit cooler, like low 70s. I think it said 73 the last time I looked at the thermostat. I don't really want to heat it up too much at this point. I don't want things in here to get used to too warm of temperatures quite yet. So anyway, let's take a look at the things that we ended up with. First off, I have admired these footed metal woven planters, containers, I don't know what you would call them. They don't have a drain hole in the bottom, but they do not look to be watertight to me because they unscrew right here. But I have admired both of these last couple of times we went to Franz Woody, and I decided today to get them for spring planters, which I will probably utilize some of these plants when I do that, when I plant them up. I also got a couple of super cute bunny pillows for the benches underneath our balcony area. The two black benches, I think those will be super sweet for spring. And then in terms of plants, just a bunch of green and white and different shades of those colors. I love it. So I got this Calathea for my mom. I'll pot that up for her and give it to her tomorrow when we go out to take care of her potting shed. And then 3 of the Juncus blue arrows. They can grow up to 3 feet tall, 12 inches wide, and are a zone 5. Hey, bud. Hey. What are you doing?
I was working in the truck like a silly goose.
You were working in the truck like a silly goose? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then there's this variegated periwinkle, which the name is Periwinkle Vinca Major Wojo's Gem. Zone 6 through 10 grows 8 inches tall, 4 feet wide, rather. Periwinkle blue flowers appear in spring. I just thought this was a really beautiful kind of trailing accent for this planter. A couple of these were like kind of big and like, look at this. Oh, hold on, I don't have a good grip. There. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, then we've got some of the saxifrage, the Alpino Early Lime. Love the delicate, sweet little white flowers there. So pretty. Got 2 over here. And then 3 of the gold spike moss, which is a zone 6 through 9. 3 to 6 inches tall, 12 inches wide. Super wonderful, lovely, soft texture there. And then another saxifraga, I don't know how to say that, tricolor. This one is only hardy to zone 9, so more as a houseplant. I think that's really a beautiful color right there. And then another houseplant, ruby red club moss. Kind of neat. I actually think those two look kind of neat paired together. Zone 10 through 11, 6 inches tall, 8 inches wide. And then another streptocarpus. I have one in our studio that Little Prince sent out, and it's doing so wonderfully well that I saw this beauty and I thought, oh, this would be a fun one. Start a little collection. And then we've got some sage. This is Isterina golden sage right here. Zone 5, 2 feet tall, 18 inches wide. Really beautiful chartreuse green margins right there. Oh, I got 6 of these moss. Huh? How funny. I only thought I got 3. Hey, Benjamin, do you like my plants that I got today? Which one's your favorite? You should look at these. Tell me which one of these plants is your favorite. You like that one? I think I agree. I think that's really pretty. Do the flowers have a scent? I'm not sure. They smell? Oh, I don't smell anything.
You see, did you have this?
The tag?
Yeah.
That says what it is. It's called a streptocarpus. That's a Juncus blue arrows. That is spike moss right there.
I love this one.
Yeah, you too. It's a pretty color, huh?
You want to go in the truck?
You want to play in the truck? Look at Cheddar's giving himself a bath. Feeling pretty good in here. And that is it for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed coming along for our date day. It's so fun, no matter what time of year, to go to different garden centers and really just see what new things are arriving and see what looks really good together. Like walking the tree yard today was such an amazing thing to do when you are planning a new border and you really want it to look good in the winter. Well, go look at what things look like in the wintertime so that you're making sure to get really interesting bark textures and bark colors along with your evergreens. So it's not just all evergreens, you know. I mean, we have some walls of all evergreens, our arbor walls, but there's a lot of areas where we want to do, you know, some varied borders. And I think it's just such a good idea to constantly like make it a habit of visiting garden centers and just seeing what looks good at different times of the year. So anyway, thank you guys so much for coming along with us today, and we will see you in the next video. Bye. You shutting me in? You shutting us in? I'll stay in here. Sure. Here comes Russell.